na siya? Ang lakas ng dating, ang lakas ng dating, ang lakas ng ganyan. Sino siya? Pag nakitang gumiling talagang manggigigil ka. Para abangin, alin mo.
Okay, everyone. We are going to talk about Usher. Shit. What is going on with Mr. Usher? Mr. Nasty Ass Usher is giving herpes to everyone, males and females. So far, 3 women then stepped up and said that Usher gave them herpes. A man also stepped up and said that he also caught the herpes from Usher. So who in the fuck is giving all these people herpes? They say it's Usher that's doing it. And then the lady Quanisha, Usher said that Quanisha was not his type. Now Quanisha, I'm not trying to diss you, sweetheart, if you ever come across this video, but Quanisha is not a beauty queen. She's just an average looking hood girl. I'm not gonna call her a hood rat, but she looks hood. She just looks average. Now Usher's taste, in my opinion, is not the greatest, because I think when he was married to Tamika, she was average too. So him saying, oh, Quanisha is not his type, I think that Quanisha would just be the type that he would just be fucking around with. I think that he really did fuck with Quanisha, because Quanisha said that he pulled her up on stage, and then he had, I'll let you watch the clip of what Quanisha had to say. Quanisha is probably not lying. I don't think Quanisha is lying on Usher. Now, also, Usher claims that he's not going to pay anybody. He's not going to pay for any of the herpes outbreaks. He says that he is not going to pay for any of the people claiming that they caught herpes from him. Oh well, people shouldn't be. See, this is again, this is why I always have to stress why people think that I'm racist. I just get irritated with black folks. I just get irritated. I'm just irritated sometimes. I just get irritated. Okay? It irritates me when all these people sit up and say that they call herpes. Why the fuck were they fucking Usher anyway? It's their own damn fault. They fucked Usher. Okay, and then he gave them the gift that just will keep on giving, because it's gonna, every time they have a herpes outbreak, they're gonna remember Usher. I don't feel sorry for any of the herpes victims. I'm not feeling sorry for none of them. Whether or not they get money, I don't care. Ooh, this. I spilled some water on me. I was drinking some water before I got on the cam. I drank some water. I must have spilled water on me. Okay. Okay, well, anyway, I'm just saying I spilled some water on me. But anyway, I still look cute, I guess. So anyway, yeah, I watched the next few clips that I put together for you. It is a circus. It is so silly. It is very silly and viciously, wildly funny. Okay, I was laughing every time I looked at Quanisha. I was cracking up laughing. Usher fuck Quanisha. Okay. Wow. Let me see. I wrote some notes here that I want to talk to you about. Let me see what else. I think that's it. So anyway, watch the next few clips. And before I go, if you're wondering about my skin bleaching channel, I still bleach my skin. The skin bleaching is over there on Lion Puss Skincare. Go to Lion Puss Skincare and you will see the bleaching videos. Also check out my silly random vlogging, silly ass videos over at the Goddess Fifi08. And check out my cute ass daughter. Cute, beautiful, gorgeous daughter, Anastasia Katarina. So anyway, that's all for now. Bye. Oh, not yet. You gotta watch the clips.
My name is KatyRay. I love Usher's artistry and music. I went to a concert of his some friends a few years ago to celebrate my birthday. I was wearing a birthday crown, and because of that, I was selected to go backstage before the show. Later, a security guard picked me out and asked me for my number. He told me Usher had seen me backstage and was interested in me. After the show, my friends and I returned to the hotel. I got a call from Usher on a block number asking me what hotel I was staying in and the room number. About an hour later, he arrived. We spoke for a while and then we engaged in sexual contact. He never warned me about any STDs. It was just after my 19th birthday. I never heard from him again. When I first heard reports that he had herpes, I couldn't believe it. I had a child a year ago and I knew I was negative. But I contacted Lisa Bloom to find out what my rights are as a woman. Although I am negative, I was upset by the reports because I would have never consented if I would have known. I would not have taken the risk of getting an incurable disease. My health is very important to me, especially now that I am a mother. I feel that my rights were violated. I am speaking out today on behalf of myself and others, some of whom are positive and are embarrassed to speak out publicly. I am doing this so that he does not do this to anyone else. Usher, if you are negative, please say so. If you are positive, you need to warn your sex partners so that they can make their own informed decisions. Thank you.
We're TMZ. If you like our vibe, click on that button and hit subscribe. We'll send you more.
Usher, we got some information to tell you about Quantasia Sharpton. This is the woman who came forward.
Good pronunciation.
Thank you, sir. Came forward. By the way, Charles is gone. He's off on a fabulous vacation.
Yeah,
Fans
in case
here.
you didn't notice, I'm not Charles.
Anywho, I noticed. So you know this woman. She had the news conference with Lisa Bloom, her attorney, announcing the lawsuit in which she and two others claim that Usher exposed them, allegedly, to genital herpes. Well, we are being told now by people connected with Usher, directly connected in his circle, that he denies having sex with this woman. Remember, she says that that she was at a concert for her 19th birthday.
Picked her
she had
out, yeah.
a tiara on, and he picked her out of the crowd, and then got her phone number, and then when she went to the hotel and they had sex. He is saying BS to anything other than pulling her out of the crowd.
Because basically, well, one, she's not his type. You know, Usher has a certain type of woman, I guess more fit. But as far as the whole situation with pulling her out of the crowd, he pulls out a diverse type of woman from all sizes, big, huge, small, medium, everything, just to make them feel good for ones who need more self-esteem.
I'm going to teach everybody something about television and the way to do television. I'm not trying to be self-congratulatory, but if you noticed when Raquel was saying that Van and I said absolutely nothing, that is the way to do this. To say absolutely nothing when,
Oh my God.
when somebody lobs something like that in the air.
All right. So essentially, Usher is saying that the reason you know that he had no contact with this woman that's alleging him of this sexual contact without alerting her of whatever STD he's accused of having is because she's just not his type.
And Raquel, you should go further, because I know one of the things you told me was that, you know, he doesn't like pulling just supermodels up.
I mean,
so
it's
he
not
is
just
barely
exactly.
speaking
If you
code.
see, I mean,
barely speaking code.
No hating on Quanisha or whatever, but she's clearly not a supermodel, and so therefore, there's many Quanishas that get pulled up to the audience.
Raquel,
Again, notice how silent we are. We said absolutely nothing to that. But Raquel is making a point that,
God.
look, I can tell you, Raquel is talking to people who are connected in Usher's
yeah.
circle, and that is what they're saying, that she is not his type. He didn't have sex with her. He does not recall whether he pulled her up, but he wouldn't doubt that he did.
That part could have happened.
And because he says he pulls people up, and Raquel, the best you can say is diverse.
Diverse, fine, diverse.
Okay, meanwhile, back at the ranch, Usher is recording in Los Angeles, undeterred by these multiple lawsuits involving
long-time collaborator he's working with.
none other than Jermaine Dupri. They're in the studio in LA, so he is moving about his life, doing the things he does, and recording. Can I tell you what's interesting about that clip?
What is?
You know what's interesting? You tell me. That's not the way you record music. He did this for Instagram to make a point.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't think that when you record, you're recording right into a microphone, and he is performing, and the performing...
Was that Usher dancing, or was that JD?
No, that's Jermaine Dupri.
See, I knew that.
Jermaine Dupri
That's
is
JD
the one
dancing.
that
Right
see
there.
him.
Right, yeah, sure. That's that's Jermaine Dupri dancing right
he
there.
should be at the board.
No, Usher's in the background
That's the
singing.
best I can do with that right now. I'm sorry.
Usher's in the booth, man. Usher's in the booth.
Okay. By the way, he also performed in Cincinnati, like 5 days after the woman in Georgia filed the herpes lawsuit. So he is determined to keep going forward in the wake of all of this.
Hi, this is Alex. I'm in Dallas, and I would dismiss Quanisha, if that's her name, just because I don't feel he did do that. And I mean, he probably did pull her up on stage, and he should just keep making music, herpes or no herpes. I mean, it shouldn't affect him.
Make sure to subscribe to TMZ Live to keep up to date on the latest entertainment news.
And if you want to keep watching, click on one of these videos right now.
Usher, you know that he is being sued by 4 people who claim that he exposed them, allegedly exposed them, to genital herpes. He has not spoken about that specific claim. However, we are being told by people connected to Usher that he will not settle these cases. That is an indication that he is willing to fight the fight and that he doesn't want to pay. He doesn't want to even insinuate that he's done what they say that
But the question is, what fight is he fighting?
Well, I don't know the answer to that. That's a good question.
That's the question everybody wants to know. Is he fighting the fact that he ever slept with these people, or is he fighting the fact that he did not expose them to?
Well, you know, Raquel's got sources that say that the woman who actually spoke at the news conference with Lisa Bloom, that they are adamant that he never slept with her. She says otherwise, but it's unclear what you're saying. I mean, it's a really good point. There are three women and a guy that are suing. And we don't know whether the I'm not settling has to do with I never slept with you at all, or if I did sleep with you, I didn't give you genital herpes or expose you to it.
And him also not settling with any of them actually speaks to the fact that maybe he doesn't have that, because he would have settled. Chances are he might have with one of them. All 4 of them are lying. Like,
but if you don't know who the other people are,
no, Kelly.
That's what I'm saying. If he would settle with some of them, because you got to think that at least.
I'm not saying they did lie, but do you not think? In fact, I am shocked that only 4 people are suing, because a lot of times, even if 2 or 3 people have a legitimate complaint, 10 others jump on the gravy train.
But you know what? Don't you think that there's something with the stigma of having genital herpes?
No, because
you don't want your name. You don't want to Google search your name and it constantly come up with genital herpes.
But guess what? Like the woman who spoke at the press conference.
Oh, I don't have it. But nobody cares because
negative.
I know
Yeah.
she says she is, but I'm telling you, there's such a stigma behind that particular disease.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to ask you a question. If you could get $5 million, but your name gets attached to that, Kelly.
No. Because it's, and you know what, I feel bad.
Kelly,
you know
Kelly,
what,
a lot of people would
I don't
say
like
yes.
this road, though, because a lot of people have it, and I'm making it seem like I wouldn't even take $5 million for that.
But
it's not that big of a deal. It's just.
I agree with you.
There's a stigma.
I agree, but I'm just saying that money talks in a lot of these situations. They just do.
I mean, the girl, though, also, you have to remember, days before was talking about she needed money, so therefore, anything would be relevant for her. Like, oh, I went to a concert. Let me just say I banged Usher. So clearly, the woman had motives.
My name is Geisha, and I'm from Miami, Florida. In my opinion on the whole ordeal, I mean, I know a lot of people say Usher has a certain type, like athletic build that he deals with, but at the same time, you never know what a man deals with, you know, at the nighttime. It's a lot of secrets going on at night behind four walls. But I do believe the girl at the press conference, Fantasia, she's a opportunist, because when you read the post that she put up, she was talking about how she's going to be in money soon, how she's going to be in money soon, and she's broke, she needs money right now. So I think she's a fraud.
Make sure to subscribe to TMZ Live to keep up to date on the latest entertainment news.
And if you want to keep watching, click on one of these videos right now.